meet up with a person, and first thing you would ask them is, "What's your rank?" And they knew exactly what you're talking about. They'd be like, "Oh, Brigadier,
Yeah.
45,
Yeah.
Team Slayer," and that's kind of how it is with Pokemon now. It's like, "What color are you?" But I miss the days where you could just ask someone what their Halo rank is because you knew they played it. Everyone played Halo back then. That was an awesome feeling. It's kind of the feeling I get now with this game, but I wish it was like that for Halo still.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Go is a little bit more popular.
Yeah, for sure.
You
But
just see people walking around their phones.
but back in the day, Halo had like millions of players online, so it
Yeah.
was very typical to run into a player, and you would always ask them, "What's your rank?
I mean,
What's your rank, dude?"
I guess, I mean, it's not as big, but like, I've said this before that if you do find another Halo player in the world, you
It's
become.
impossible.
I bet, like, I've worked places and I find out someone plays Halo, we're instant, like, friends.
Yeah. Usually when I find out someone has played Halo, they're not as much of a Halo nerd. They like have played it, but they're not like obsessed with it or anything.
Yeah.
Like they played it once or twice, and then they act like, "Yeah, I played Halo." Just the other day, the guy told me his favorite Halo was Halo 4, and I knew instantly he was on something
Yeah.
because I told him not to say that in public ever
Yeah.
again. I don't even know who this guy was. I was like, just don't. I was like, don't say that in public.
I will say this,
Seriously.
though. I mean, for me, anyways, today's Halo community in real life is not as hostile because back then, it's like if you met someone who played Halo, it was an instant challenge. I'm better than you in 1v1.
Yeah.
You want to
What's
do
your
this?
gamer tag?
Yeah.
That's what you used to say.
Yeah, but it was an instant like, I'm better than this kid.
Especially if he's in your hometown and you live in a small crappy town, you're like, ain't nobody in this town better than me.
I know.
But then you play him and he's probably better than you. He was for me anyway. It's like, dang. Halo Pro League. Let's talk about this. This is what the show's all about. We're all about Halo esports, by the way. As you can see, the show's called HCS Now, if you didn't know. Anyways, T Squared. He was casting this week.
A lot of people wanted this.
Yeah, this was a very high demanded demand.
Yeah, he even like I watched him cast some like the I guess you can say the Challenger League. He would cast that, and he would even say at the end of the stream like, if you want me to cast the Pro League, write ESL, contact Timo, like tweet it out, like so he put troops out there to get this to go.
Yeah, and so we finally got T Squared on the caster booth. He did. He's pretty good. He did a pretty good job. Okay, we got a few critiques,
things to
but
say. Yeah.
it's not really his fault. And a lot of people enjoyed it. He very insightful. He knows the game. He has the knowledge. He does get a little bit too deep into what the players are doing at the moment.
Yes.
Also, we're having a little bit of issues of we would like to see a little bit more hype.
Exactly. We would like to see more hype, and I think also, like we said before, or on the way here, I guess, it's just the mesh of casters.
Yes.
LMI and T Squared are pretty much the same type of caster.
Yes.
So
I
it
agree.
just makes it, I don't want to say boring, but it's just, we don't have like that hype man.
I will say boring. I do like my hype guy, my
Yeah.
hype caster.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, they're both somewhat of a play-by-play caster. Like they're both really good casters in their own right for what they do. But together, like you were saying, it doesn't mesh well.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything, I would love to see a third caster, a tri-cast, like the European League
Yeah,
has,
they need
and have that hype guy.
Yeah.
That pipes up like those big
Yeah.
plays.
Because Sims is the hype guy pretty much
Yeah.
at EU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll see, like when we do our Slay of the Week clips, there's big plays, and they're kind of just like, oh,
He got
Yeah.
a triple kill.
yeah. I mean, I'm just like, I'm over here like,
Yeah.
what the? And the casters are just like, yeah, he just he hit that.
And another thing that was a problem for me too is T Square would go on forever.
Yeah.
He would just talk for a long
Yeah.
time, and Elamite would want to say something but couldn't because he's going.
Yeah.
And then like after a play that he wanted to point out, it'd be like 2 minutes away, and he'd be like, "Oh, by the way,
What was
just
I
in case
talking
you
about
missed
again?"
it, That rocket kill was pretty cool.
What was I talking about again? Never mind.
Yeah.
Just keep talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad when Strong Side's more of a hype guy than. I mean, Strong Side, he has more hype than that. And actually, I need the hype. I love the Sims hype. I love the Golden Boy hype. I mean.
And Benson, remember Benson?
I love the Benson hype, but even though he pretended like he liked Halo for a bit, I liked his hype.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need that hype guy to get me hyped.
Yeah.
And I miss Walshy.
Walshy does need to
Like,
come
where
back.
is Walshy?
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah.
To Halo. Like, please. I hope he's at the LAN. I guarantee he'll be at the LAN. I
Yeah.
hope he's at the LAN. I don't guarantee
Yeah.
anything because I don't know, but it'd be
He'll
awesome.
probably
if
be
he
at
is.
the LAN because I'm surprised they don't rotate casters.
Yeah. Well, not in the online league.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
not
yeah.
online.
The LAN, bring back Walsh. We miss his face and the smile. I miss it. His smile could bring world peace, like Golden Boy said, and it's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a thing that kind of happened in the Team Beyond forums a little while ago was a little bit of a love triangle. Let me ask you this: do you know what it? Have you ever had the feeling? Or do you know what it's like for two really, really hot girls to fight over you?
No, I never had this
Me
happen.
neither. But Halo does. Because ESL and MLG are, well, they literally was like kind of going at it over Halo for a bit. And it was a very interesting read, to say the least.
Yeah.
So we had a representative of MLG and a representative of ESL kind of just going back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was pretty interesting to see, like, a lot of the he said or they said this, no we didn't, like, type stuff. It was unusual for these two big companies to go at it.
I mean, it's a good sign, really. I mean, it's good. I mean, it sucks that they can't agree on something,
Right.
you know, but it's a good sign that these two major companies like this are like, we want some action on this too. And I will say MLG deserves something. It is, I mean, I know some people say like, well, they dropped Halo, screw them, but that's Halo's home if you look at it. And MLG and Halo has a bond, you know what I mean? Like, and plus it's just good for more lands
yeah,
and more events going on.
okay, the details are sketchy because I'm guessing, okay, this is what I gathered. I didn't really investigate it. ESL has the rights to run Halo, and MLG was tired of fans coming to them saying, you guys hate Halo, you guys won't support Halo. So MLG came out and said, look, we tried to pick up Halo, and ESL and 343 blocked us from picking up Halo, and they used a bunch of dumb excuses to block that. And then ESL came back and said, that wasn't quite the story, and then it was kind of awkward. It was just weird.
Yeah. Money's involved.
I remember MLG saying that, well, the reason why ESL actually got to support Halo is because, or Halo 5, because ESL supported the Master Chief Collection, and so 343 used that basis to let them support Halo 5 because they supported the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
Well, then MLG said that also they didn't get a chance to support the Master Chief Collection because they was sent a cease and desist. So they never got to bid for it to begin with. So they didn't. I'm saying I'm not taking sides. I think that this love triangle can work its way out into like a three-way.
It needs to. It really needs
to. I mean, it's kind of kinky, but it needs to happen. I think that Halo could benefit from both sides.
Yeah.
And I really hope they work things out because MLG knows how to put on a LAN.
Yeah, they did regionals.
Yeah, and we were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so let us know on Twitter who you think should be in charge.
No, don't put it that way. Don't two sides.
Or do you want a three-way?
Just everyone wants a three-way. So that's what it is.
Yeah, three-ways are always better. Why would you just want a one-way or two-way? Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, we didn't really get to cover this. The HCS Finals was announced.
Yes.
The location.
Massive
I think
stadium.
we got pictures of that.
Look at that.
This is what they put up, and this like, why the hell was Worlds not at this type of place? Like, I'm pretty sure it's called when they said it, it was like where did it's like a Microsoft building, right?
I don't know, maybe.
It said they said
Yeah, there you
Evo.
go.
Microsoft, yeah,
Just
it's a
Staples.
Novo by Microsoft. I don't even know what that means. Does Microsoft own it or something?
Mm.
I don't know, but it's a con as well. Um, I don't understand why Worlds was not at a place like this. I didn't get to go to Worlds, but this looks really nice.
It looks massive. Like, it's a lot more seating for everybody to watch.
Yeah.
Dude, it's going to be so crazy to be there because we've been to lands before.
Yeah.
And, like, what was regionals? Like, 200 people?
It was small.
It was small. This is huge.
Yeah.
So if a big play happens there, the crowd is just going to go nuts.
Yeah.
And I want to be there.
Yeah, it looks
And-
like it's going to be a crazy event. It's in LA. I kind of don't like when they hold things in LA. I feel like West Coast is not a good place for Halo. I feel like Mid America would be much better.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of Halo. I feel like Halo's
Well, yeah.
kind of grown out of the Central America
Yeah.
more than like West Coast. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a great event. July 30th.
30th.
So I hope they sell out, and I hope it sells out quick just to show that Halo is not dead.
Dad? Yeah.
I want this event to sell out. I want it to be crazy hype. I
It's
want
gonna
it to
be
be like
crazy.
epic. So we know that Halo's not dead. And hopefully it's like a huge upset because that would be like if CLG was get taken down like game 5, 49-49 Slayer or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be epic. That's
Yeah.
what we need. That's what when like we had like almost 100,000 viewers during Worlds. We need something like that to
Yes.
really kickstart Halo. And speaking of kickstarting Halo, it might not need much of a kickstart because there was some news that Halo 5 has right now or before even before the free week
Mhm.
was holding the highest population that it's of any Halo since Halo 3.
Yeah.
Great news for anybody that's involved in Halo in any way, Forge, the Machinima, anything,
Mhm.
even the HCS. The population is
growing.
holding steady, and not only that, it's growing every month for the last couple months. And that was before the free-to-play week, and they said that after the free-to-play week, it went up like a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting news.
It is.
Because
I don't know. It's like I see, but like even with this good news, you still see the negativity in it. It's like since Halo 3, that's because of
yeah,
reaching
well,
forward. But I look at it as good. No matter what it's compared to, I like to see it growing, and that's what I'm focused on.
the 360 was it sold a lot of consoles.
Yeah.
I don't know the user base comparison between the 1 and 360, but there was a lot of people on Halo 3. Halo 3 had a lot of hype. It was like a world change. It was like a Pokemon launch, like I was telling
Yeah.
you. It was like a world changing event in gaming. Like if you wasn't playing Halo 3, you weren't playing Xbox.
I know, right?
That's just how it was. So you can't really. I mean, they're digging out of a hole from like reaching forward. So they're doing good. Like
Yeah.
and I think just Halo 5 having higher numbers than Reach was pretty big.
Yeah,
So
but that was
it's doing pretty well.
To me, Reach was the start of the downfall.
Yeah, obviously, but Reach was still really popular.
Yeah, it was pretty popular.
And a lot of people played it all the way through its life cycle. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for Halo 4 or Halo 5 to be doing better numbers than Reach, I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see if it keeps continuing to grow, especially after this free week and then the half off price. I think, and you can kind of tell when you play matchmaking, you're getting more evenly matched with people because there's more of a population,
Yeah.
and you're not getting matched up with champions and destroyed because there's no one playing.
Mhm.
So it helps out in a lot of ways. Viewership, matchmaking, everything.
Speaking of matchmaking,
Selling packs for HCS and making revenue and all that
Yeah.
for the teams. So
you've not noticed, like, when you play on matchmaking now, that people are a lot more talkative now?
I don't know.
Every time I get into a match,
Yeah.
there's always someone, like, calling out, and then, like, it gives, someone else the courage, like, start calling
Somebody
out.
like unmutes their mic.
Yeah, it's like, it's a lot
Yeah.
more often now. And it's like, But if there's two players communicating and you're not, oh, no.
Yeah, they don't like that. But one thing that bothered me about the game is the team skins were not in the Rec Pack store in game. That was a big miss. I saw that they were trying to fix that. They were trying to actually get them in the game. I don't know what's taking so long, but I feel like if that was in the game during the free week, then they probably would have sold a lot more. I thought that was a big mistake.
Because I updated that day, and I thought I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
It was actually very confusing on how to get the packs.
Yeah. So I had to literally Google it.
Like, I had to Bing search the packs on my dashboard to find them. It was not easy.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a missed opportunity to sell a lot of those. But nonetheless, HCS Pro League Week 6 went down last weekend, and we want to bring you guys the vote that we put on Twitter for Slay of the Week and the winner. So let's see the nominees for the Slay of the Week. And the first nominee is
No Shield's railgun guy, and it looks like he made the kind of the wrong choice there as he drops Penguin still has his weapon, and Flag is out being run, and we
call this Dipsy Doodle.
Yeah, nice hit marker he's going to get with that grenade. Still looking for him. Is he going to be able to finish this kill, though? A little Dipsy
This was
Doodle
just
from
staying
Lunchbox.
alive.
Great job staying alive. Penguin still didn't
yeah.
finish that kill, and that was huge. He needed to get that kill. He needed to clear the guy out of the base.
That was
and it actually was a big part of them capturing
that
flag.
But he switches weapons, switches back to the railgun, misses several shots, and just like that, Evil Genius is able to take a lead 2-1 now.
That was such a big play from Lunchbox, just staying alive. You can say that.
Next nominee for Slay of the Week.
Such a high percentage when it comes to hitting these shots.
This was
does
a big
take
play.
Lunchbox a little bit weak with that one. It's going to drop down. Probably thought he was a little bit weaker than that. Here comes the flood from EG. There's a nice shot coming from
No!
He embarrassed Snipe down so bad.
No Shields pushing in for the.
That was nice.
You have one more.
Next nominee.
Playing this one. His teammates kind of put him in awkward positions to even.
Boo Boo Doo Boo. Clutch flag run with 30 seconds left in the game. Come on. That's right there. T-Squared threatened to quit his job if he hit
really
that.
Nice play coming out from Boo Boo Doo Boo. Absolutely insane. And this is what you need to do at this point. Because
What if he would have?
He would have to quit. And the winner is Ninja. One shot, double kill, embarrassing snipe down so bad that he probably. I would have just went if he plays in the same house of all his other teammates. I would have just went in the bathroom and cried for a bit after that. That was pretty bad.
I'm really surprised. I mean,
no
disrespect to Ninja. I'm really surprised. Lunchbox didn't get it.
People like Ninja.
I know.
The internet likes Ninja.
I know.
He's a likable personality.
Yeah, but I wish sometimes
outgoing.
people who vote would, watch it. Know what they're voting for. You know what I mean?
It's hard
Not
to.
Just be like, oh, it's Ninja. Okay.
I really wish I could tag or videos
clips.
in the vote. I can't, and then I gotta try to explain the video in 3 words. I can't do it.
No, I mean next time, after the Pro League, if we figure out what clips we want to use, it's kind of
maybe, yeah.
Post them up and stuff,
and
then
I can make it a little bit easier for you guys to understand what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do to review the Pro League, it's a little bit too difficult to go over all 8 series, and it would take way too long and be pretty boring. So I'm gonna pick a series. He's going to pick a series.
We pretty much picked the most important series.
I'm going to go in depth on the series that I picked and break a little bit down.
I'm not going to go in so much depth.
My series I chose for this week 6, is the Renegades versus EG series, which was kind of crazy because some crazy stuff went down. And, there was game problems and lag-outs and ties. It was just a crazy series. Game 1 was Empire.
Wait. Who lagged out? Was it someone on EG?
I think it was the entire. It was EG.
They blew a fuse.
Oh my god!
I bet because Towie always says that in their videos. They blow fuses all the time.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I didn't look into that.
I'm just saying. I hope it wasn't internet problems because
That'd be
they're sponsored by
hilarious.
Xfinity. So.
Yeah. RNG, EG, game 1, Empire Strongholds. RNG came out hot. Like, they just blew the doors off EG in this game. They dominated nearly the entire game. EG never really got control of this game. They were not winning their one-on-ones. And as a matter of fact, Lunchbox got embarrassed. He had the saw, and I think we have a clip of this. It was a saw fail. That's what I call it. But he brought a saw to an AR fight, or I think it was an AR fight, but he definitely didn't win.
EG can secure the weapons and can get
Now,
the
this is
overshield. They
the
should be
one-on-one
able to push
type
in
of stuff
and get
that
this
you need to
triple
win
cap.
to win a game.
And we do see the saw out of Lunchbox here looking to try to
Okay.
pick up that triple cap, commonly contesting it.
Oh,
And he
man.
wins.
Wow,
Okay.
assault rifle
So
versus
that
assault
happened.
The
rifle
most,
is a
like,
huge
overpowered
difference.
So
weapon
that
right now.
happened, right? And then they just weren't. They were playing like they weren't. You know what it is, and this has been a thing since H2A. EG cannot come out hot on the first game.
It's worse now, though.
It's worse than
Because
ever.
in H2A, they couldn't come out hot, but they would turn it around and win.
Yeah, they would always turn it around.
Yeah.
But now they're not
Not
turning
now.
it around. Okay, and then I got another clip I want to show of Lunchbox. He just, when you're trying to get pit, you don't just run into the hill and like just hope, like he sees his teammate die, and then he runs past the player and just dives too. What is he doing running into the hill like that?
It's panic.
It is full-blown panic mode. And it's just showing that they're not playing.
Yeah, Penguin
Once
really-
they're 50 points behind or so, but you cannot just play that way. You got to still set up.
Yeah.
And they're
They're
not
just
doing it.
desperate, man.
That was a desperate move. It's just that's how the whole game went.
Yeah.
They never got control. They are not winning their 1v1s at all. I couldn't count how many times I watched them. The 1v1s followed the Renegades way. And then so Renegades ends up taking that game 100 to 14. It's pretty bad. So
That's not worse than CLG and Optic.
all right, the second game was Plaza Slayer. Now, this was where it went to hell. Okay, so it was a crazy game, right? The game went to 46-44. EG was actually winning this game. This is what, the type of series we had going on.
Yeah.
EG was winning by 2 kills. There was a standoff. Teams are just crouching around, don't want to lose. Players lag out. It's like the most disappointing. That's like the most disappointing kind of lag out, where
Yeah.
you got an actual exciting game going
Yeah.
on, and you're like pumped for this next few kills. You want to see who's going to make the big push.
Yeah.
And then boom, lags out. Right? Okay, that sucks. All right, they're going to replay it. And they're going to start at 6-4 or whatever. Well, guess what? They never show the replay. They're just like, well, you know what? The game ended 50-45. And then everybody's like, oh, yeah? Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
50-45. We didn't get to watch. I heard actually the game had a different score at one point. Like somebody said that was wrong. It was 50-49. I don't know anymore because they just never showed it. This is – I can't hate because, I can. They should really tighten that kind of stuff up.
Yes,
But,
they should.
it really just looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks bad. And I hope that maybe when we go along, we get better at. They really just need to get rid of spectator mode and just fix that. But that's a whole. I've already talked about that 1,000
Everybody's
times.
been talking about that one.
And I don't understand why we still use it. But okay, so EG ends up winning that game apparently, and then so we go to Fathom Flag, and then this is like where it gets even crazier. Okay, so Fathom Flag, Renegades caps in the first minute of the game, which is crazy. Ninja, that's when he embarrasses Snipe
Yeah.
in that game. I want to see that. Oh yeah, I got the clip down here, so we don't have to see it again. Yeah, but Ninja, he straight up embarrassed Snipe down. Now I want to go to this clip of EG. This game goes into overtime, and EG literally chokes a perfect flag run that they could have won this game with. Let's play this clip. Now, right here, EG has got the entire. I don't know what Renegades is thinking, but they will not leave their base right here. So they get trapped in there. They don't push out. And here comes all 4 players of EG pushing in on them. This is a guaranteed flag cap. They slay 3 members of RNG. Okay? 1 member left trying to stay alive to occupy the time. Okay? All right, I'll pause it a little bit further.
Yeah,
right here. Okay? This member. He did his job. That's Hammy. Staying alive, keeping them busy. They all want to kill him because they know that he's going to shoot them in the back if they try to run the flag, right? They have to kill this guy.
Not really. They don't have to kill this guy.
Well, there's 2. Okay, this is what it is. I can't see the whole screen, but it looks to me 1 player's running the flag on EG. 1 player is trying to kill Hammy. The other 2, I'm not sure what the hell they're doing, but they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And what they're supposed to do is be killing these spawners.
Yeah.
You see the people spawning over on a pillar?
Yeah.
They're not handling that, okay?
Yeah.
And this is what kills this, what should have been a flag run. Now keep playing. These spawners, they get off spawn perfectly fine. Look at this. That was not what you want to happen. Now this flag run, which should have been a for sure cap, it's not a cap no more. Look, this flag hasn't even gotten very far. Now that's just the things that I don't want to see out of EG.
No,
that was see, and this would have won them that game, and before overtime even started, and they would have not had to play this flag game 3 times.
Right.
That would have been a cap. That's a huge mistake.
Poor EG, man.
Poor EG. But they choked on that. Replayed the flag game again. So it was actually Snipe Down clutched a big return to tie the game with Railgun. So it was 1-2. Renegades were about to win. Snipe Down clutched it. He snuck over with Railgun because they were at a standoff, killed the flag carrier, and tied the game 2-2. Okay, so another tie. They play it again, and EG caps it first minute of the game. So you're thinking, oh, EG's got this. Nope. Ninja. Oh, the EG, they capped the first minute of the game because they had camo and they were just playing really smart. The Ninja makes a play to stay alive in the base, and I got a clip for that I want to see real quick. Now, right here, this is the flag cap to, no, this is the, this is the flag madness of game 2, actually. I think I skipped over this clip on accident. But I just wanted to show how crazy these games were. They literally got the flag within a foot of scoring, and then ran it back the other way, and then can't score it again. It's just, the way I see this series, it was play until someone makes a mistake, and then someone has to capitalize on the mistake. It was that close of a series like this game type was. Let's see the clip of Ninja when EG or Renegades wins the series, breaks the ties. Because Ninja actually made a smart play here. And I'm going to show you what he does.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Oh, I thought Commonly was going to shoot the box
They push
down
in.
And not allow that flag return to happen. However,
they get the slays.
I think it was Snipe Down. Just
they pull the flag.
in there at the perfect time. And
see Ninja in the back base there?
Yeah.
He's being a nuisance. He's annoying. He's staying alive.
Wait.
God double. They pull the flag. Now, he stop right here. Stop right here. He stays in their base. He doesn't run with the flag carrier. And it's one of the smartest plays he did in this series, because he knows this is the opposite of what EG did when I was talking about their mistake. They're going to spawn pillar, and they're going to run straight for the guy that's moving the flag. And guess what? Ninja's going to be right behind him
Yeah.
when they do.
Yeah.
Play it back or
But
keep
he's
playing.
in really great position. They should
And
be
watch, they
spawning over
spawn.
towards the silo.
Look,
Ninja
he's
gets
already
that,
behind
coming
him.
with the
And
fire.
not he doesn't really
Right now it's
get
Roy.
the
Roy's
kill
gonna
or
look now.
do
He's
a whole lot of damage, but he did enough
Looks
to
like
get
he's
the
gonna
cap,
have
to
yeah.
occupy them while they run the flag.
Was he camo at all? Because when he was hiding in that corner, I don't know who the EG player was. He came around there and thrusted and started shooting this way, and Ninja was over here.
It's spectator mode.
So I don't know if it's spectator mode or if they just didn't know what the heck was going on.
So then it went to Plaza Strongholds. EG, they don't have control of the game until they're already too far behind. They made us a comeback, quite a bit of comeback actually. Then RNG, they have control of the map, and then EG gets control of the map. But RNG were able to flip the spawns where they were spawning on the side that they weren't controlling,
Yeah.
and they were able to push back EG back into the yard,
Yeah.
which is what you want to do, and they did it perfectly. They set it up, and then they won 168. It's a good series, and I'm surprised RNG handled that well.
I knew they was going. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it went through so much stuff that it went through, but I knew Renegades would take EG.
Yeah, I did not.
Really? You thought EG's gonna take Renegades?
I figured if anything, it would go to a game 5, and
Oh.
I didn't think it would be. I don't know. EG. I just want them to be good again.
I'm gonna say that I don't see EG sticking together. They even say in like Towie's videos, like they're all individually good. They just don't mesh anymore. It's
Yeah.
like it's weird. It's kind of sad to hear, but you know, if it's not working, it's not working.
Okay.
But some people say if they split up, Lunchbox and Roy are gonna retire. I guess they said that, but I see Roy sticking around a little bit longer than Lunchbox.
Who is your series that you?
It's Renegades and Envy, but mine was pretty straightforward. I don't have that much detail because it's pretty
I like
self-explanatory.
to. I like to break down their mistakes.
because they was so evenly matched that it wasn't necessary as anything terrible happening to split the game up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were both playing really well. Only game I won't judge is was it Eden? Or no. It's the one's got Pit, blue side, and
It's
Blue
Fathom
Red.
and Eden, or Empire and Eden, which are remixes of each other.
Empire is the original, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I won't judge that one because I don't like that game type. And I don't
Yeah,
really
that's-
see much pros play it, to be honest.
I'll just go ahead and say that Empire
Needs-
Strongholds is trash.
It is.
And I don't understand why it's in the HCS. I feel like that game type should be eliminated.
Yeah.
It's literally an AR grenade fest.
Yes.
And it's terrible to
Yeah.
watch.
But the rest of the series is pretty much, it could have went either way,
Yeah.
either game type.
I was actually shocked. Yeah, that was an insane series.
Yeah, it was a good series. It's just nothing really major that really separated the teams, honestly.
I mean, do you feel that this proves that Renegades are better than Envious?
No. And the reason why, I'm going to say, okay, on CTF they played, I feel like Envy was trying something new. They would get flag, and instantly, they would always pull flag right before Overshield was
Yeah.
about to pop up. As soon as Overshield was about to pop up, they would grab flag, and they would rush it with flag to Overshield. Like, their strategy was to grab Overshield with flag.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I wonder if they was trying a new strategy or been working on a new strategy and thought, let's try it here. This will work.
Yeah.
And I think that's what screwed them over because they got 3-0'd in TTF.
Yeah.
They did like 2 or 3 times in that game.
Yeah. So that's let's see the standings for we're on week 6. So we have one more week and then finals. So the top 4 are going to go, and right now it's tough, man. Like, I hate to see EG not make it to finals,
They're
but
not making
one of these
it.
teams is going to go home.
It's sad to say, but I don't know. Look what the
I don't feel bad that Allegiance won't make it, but EG I feel kind of, I don't know, maybe that's mean to say, but I feel like EG's just seen so much success over the years that it's just weird not to see them going to the finals.
Lethal caused all this. He is the reason for all of this.
Yeah, and so let's do our predictions for Week 7, shall we?
Okay.
Now we're gonna run through this real quick.
Okay, Liquid and Envy. Well, it's Envy.
Envy.
Yeah. Okay, so CLG and
CLG.
CLG.
That's a toughie.
That's a tough one.
That's a toughie. I'm gonna go with E6. Yep.
See, here's what's hard about it, because when Renegades is on it, they are on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna go on I'm gonna go and say Renegades.
Okay, I'm gonna go with E6. So we don't agree there.
Yeah.
We're disagreeing. EG and Optic. I'm gonna say EG.
I'm gonna say EG.
Okay, RNG and Liquid. I'm gonna definitely go with Renegades.
Yep.
Allegiance and Optic.
Allegiance.
Optic's beat Allegiance before.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say Optic's gonna
did
get.
you not see last series?
I'm gonna say Optic's gonna get so pissed off at losing that they're actually gonna try and win this.
Or
one.
they give up.
Just because APG goosed. Come on now. No, I'm gonna say Optic. Please disagree with me.
I said Allegiance, yeah.
Okay. EG or E6 and Envious.
Envy.
You would. I'm gonna say this is like the match right here.
That's I
the
want to see
match.
that, yeah, because that's battle for second.
You do. Renegades ain't in second. Come on.
They're not.
Renegades. Come on.
They're not right now. E6 second,
All
Envy's
right.
third.
Well, you think? All right. You think Envious is better than Renegades? Yeah, I'm gonna go with E6 again. I feel like they're a really good team, and this is another good match. But I'm sorry, CLG.
Yeah, that's CLG.
That
for sure.
used to be.
That used to be
the match.
Yeah,
But
not
unfortunately,
anymore.
it's not the match
No.
anymore. So, one last thing. There is a LAN event. It's not really coming up, but it's in the future. 5K LAN, 2050's first event in Chattanooga,
September.
September 3rd and 4th. It's an open tournament, and we don't get many of those.
Nope.
So
5K prize.
if you
I think it's
feel
5,000.
like you can play, I definitely would go.
Especially if you're in the area.
Yeah.
You know, definitely go
Yeah.
if you feel like you can do
For
something.
sure. Tune in next week as we will be doing the same thing, talking about the same stuff and entertaining you as usual. Follow our Twitter at HCS_now, and you can vote for things like Player of the Week, Slay of the Week, and other things like that. We do giveaways. Follow UGC.
We're starting to do videos now.
Yeah, if
like
you
a-
didn't see our Salty Towie video,
It's
was featured in the Pro League stream more than once now.
yeah, but I don't know if the second time was on purpose or not.
They did play it right after EG
I know.
lost, which
That
kinda
if it
rubbed
was on
us
an
off.
accident, it was very unfortunate.
It was super salty Towie
Yeah.
then, wasn't it?
Yeah. And we
Uh,
met Snipe Down Thug Life.
yeah, the Snipe Down Thug Life video. That one was pretty funny. So check out our YouTube because we got some funny videos up, including the Salty Tower video that everybody probably has already seen because it
Yeah.
was on the Pro League stream a couple times now,
Yeah.
thanks to ESL and 343 for
Mhm.
shouting us out. We'll be here next week, 8 p.m. Central, same place, same time. Let us know what you guys think on Twitter about anything we discussed today. And I'm thinking about we should do another Discord next week.
We need to start doing Discord.
Yeah, we used to do Discord. It was fun.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.